You guys have been on internet radio show before? Okay, quite a few. How many of you guys really had a great time and had fun in your interview? I mean, what I'm seeing on YouTube is a lot of artists that are pretty big, and they're going into the stations, and the host is like, "Okay, so we got everything here. What's going on? Tell us about yourself." And then the artist kind of, oh,
It's dry.
it's really dry.
That's what you're trying to say. It's dry.
It's really dry, and basically you got to just look at it like,
Too wet, or it's too wet. It's either dry or it's
Yours
too
can
cold.
never be that. Yours is the best.
Thank you.
It's always animated.
Thank you. Well, I'm just saying sometimes they come in a little too sauce. Too
Oh,
sauce.
yeah, yeah.
It's either too sauce or it's not sauce. It's dry rub. It's no.
yeah. So what happens is, the nerves, right? They get the best of them, and of course, the go-to, cure is alcohol or too much weed or something, which you don't want to go into a interview too high or too drunk for sure.
You don't want to be saying you feel me or you know what I'm saying.
At least not more than one time.
You dig?
That's the go-to when they run out of information.
You feel me?
But when there's a good host or a good subject matter, it can
Right, the host definitely could carry the show, but it still needs that counterpart to make it interesting. What are some of the tips that you could give to keeping your interview, lively?
Lively, liquid. The way that I like to run my interview is I like to meet people in the interview, so I don't really research people very much unless we already know each other. So I'm asking genuine from the hip questions like, I really don't know who you are, I really don't know where you're from, I really don't know your market, I really don't know who put you on, who your OGs are, your YGs are. Like, just be prepared to answer questions like that. Who you listen to, who brought you up, what did you play in your car today? I ask random ass shit, I'll be like, who's on your iPod right now? Or who you slapping today? Who'd you roll up slapping when you rolled up to my interview? And they'll be like, oh, it was SOBRBE, and they'll tell me the song title, and then we kind of go into a narrative from there, because now I know they fuck with SOBRBE, so I know that that's what they listen to, and that's what their type of music is. So it's just it's like a friendly, we just talk. It's back and forth. So going into your interview, be prepared to say who you listened to when you grew up, who made you want to do music, either your struggles, your wins. Like, you want to talk about your wins more than your struggles. I'm a very big energy person. I believe in energy, so any positive energy that you can put out is going to come back to you. So I always try to keep it positive. We don't talk about anything negative. I don't do any of that ambush, controversial shit. That's why I'm not the Breakfast Club right now. Unfortunately, I don't have those numbers, but I'm not going to do that to people. I'm more genuine than that. I actually care about the subject matter. I'm not going to do it for views. Like, I'd rather keep my shit real. So in my interviews, just come in lightweight sauced and be prepared to answer some personal questions, like, things that made you want to do what you do and who made you who you are. And be positive, very positive. Positivity is like amazing. It can change your whole life. It can change your whole day, your whole moment, everything. Keep it positive all the time and always keep it moving. Like, you never want to stall out like a boat. Just keep going, even if it's a stumble, just go over the stumble. Just like a song when you're performing at a show. If you fuck up, you just keep moving. You just gotta, because then they don't remember that. They remember you stalling out. That's my 2 cents.
In corporate business, if you had an opportunity to be in front of, someone, that you want to be around, or if you have a chance to pitch your label or your idea, you have to, it's called an elevator pitch in business, and you got basically 2 minutes to say everything you need to say, and it has to make sense. And so a radio interview is just like a whole lot of little elevator pitches. You gotta tell a long story, but you gotta keep it short.
Right, exactly. And know all of your social links. It's really sad nowadays because that's what it's come to, but it's not sad because that's what it's come to. So you kind of have to just run with what today is doing. So today it's about people following you on the gram. It's about people following you on Snap. If you think ahead and you want to pay $5, make a Snapchat filter for yourself when you come to the radio interview and promote my shit while you promote your shit, because that's who I end up pushing the most, is people who push me the most. So if you repost my posts, or if you re-snap my snap, I don't have a Snapchat, so I'm lying like a motherfucker, but if you re-snap my snaps, I'm gonna fuck with y'all, because I feel like, that's the people's champ. That's what you do. You fuck with who fucks with you. That's how you move. That's how you move in genuine life. So that's what I suggest. Have everything written down, all of your links, how to find your music, and try to minimize as much as possible into like one page. Like, I really do walk into interviews with a book now, because I need to remember what to ask. Sometimes I get too sauced, so I have to remember what to do at the same time too. So always just keep a one sheet of everything you might need. Anything you might need to remember. Where your music's located is very important. How you can download it is very important. Your Instagram names, your Facebook names, your Snapchat names, those are all crucially important. How you spell them, underscores, characters, everything is very important, because people have that one chance to go find you on the gram, and then it's like, you can't find them, and then it's like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I ain't gonna look for this dude no more. I'm over it. I'm on to the next. So just make it easy for them to do that.